the one-horned rhinoceros. Incredibly strong, unique, and found only here in India. Currently, the one-horned rhinoceros is classified as a vulnerable species due to loss of its habitat and, of course, poaching. The one-horned rhino finds its home in the Kaziranga National Park, which incidentally is also where Tata Motors' latest range of SUVs get their name from. Hi, I'm Karan Singh, you're watching AutoX, and today we're taking a quick look at Tata Motors' Kaziranga range of SUVs. Now, of course, Tata Motors' range of SUVs isn't going extinct anytime soon. We also hope the rhinos aren't going extinct anytime soon. But these Kaziranga Edition SUVs actually celebrate quite the opposite. They celebrate Tata Motors becoming India's top-selling SUV brand. And since all of these SUVs are built tough and homegrown right here in India, I think the homage to the rhino is actually quite a fitting one. Now, changes to the Kaziranga Edition include a grassland beige paintwork on all four of these SUVs. All four of them also get a contrasting black roof. And on the inside, all four of them have an earthy beige leatherette upholstery. But aside from this, all of these have a few unique touches. So let's get into it one by one. We'll start with the Punch. Now, changes to the Tata Punch are of course purely cosmetic. So there is a black humanity line on the front grille. There are black 16-inch rims. There's also granite black roof rails, granite black body cladding. And on the inside, the Punch gets these tri-arrow pattern on the dash, which is finished in earthy beige, and door trims finished in piano black. Now, prices for the Punch Kaziranga Edition start at Rs 8.58 lakh, and it is available in the Creative Manual, Creative Automatic, and the same Creative Manual and Automatic variants with the IRA connected car tech. Now, this marks a price increase of about Rs 20,000 over the standard variants. But let's quickly move on to the Nexon, where there are some more interesting bits. So the Nexon Kaziranga Edition actually gets some really big changes. The biggest one is, of course, ventilated seats on the front row. Now, this is a great addition to the Nexon. Aside from this, there is also an electronic IRVM on the inside and an air purifier. Cosmetically, the changes are similar to what we've seen on the Punch. So a black humanity line on the front grille, a black finish for the 16-inch rims, granite black roof rails, there's granite black body cladding. On the inside, there's a wood finish going across the dash. Of course, the earthy beige upholstery is common across all these cars. And it also gets a piano black door trim like we've seen on the Punch. Now, prices for the Nexon Kaziranga Edition start at Rs 11.78 lakh for the petrol variants and Rs 13.08 lakh for the diesel variants. And this is available in the top spec XZ Plus and XZA Plus trims. This marks an increase of about Rs 70,000 versus the standard variants, but the Nexon does get a lot more features in this Kaziranga Edition. Oh, and as much as it does for the environment, the Nexon EV strangely hasn't been included in the Kaziranga lineup. But let's quickly move on to the Harrier now. Now again, like we've seen with the Nexon, changes to the Harrier are quite fundamental. So the Harrier, it also gets front ventilated seats now, which is a big addition to the Harrier lineup. It should really bring it up to speed with the competition. And aside from that, it also gets wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A big thumbs up on that from us. And there's also an air purifier and connected car technology. Now, cosmetically, the Harrier gets a granite black grille with piano black inserts. It also gets 17-inch black rims. There's some granite black body cladding. But cosmetically, that's about it. It's similar to what we've seen with the other Kaziranga editions. On the inside, it also gets a wood finish going across the dash, and there's piano black trim. Now, prices for the Harrier Kaziranga Edition start at Rs 20.4 lakh, and it's also available only in the top spec XZ Plus and XZA Plus trims. Now, that 20.4 lakh marks an increase of about Rs 70,000 versus the standard variants, and that is justified considering the extra kit that you get with the Harrier. And now finally, let's move on to the Safari. Now, Tata Motors has already been slowly updating the Safari, adding more kits. So we saw the second row of ventilated seats being added, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, air purifier, connected car tech. So the Safari is actually very well loaded in terms of equipment. So this Kaziranga Edition really doesn't get anything new. Cosmetically, there is the granite black grille with gloss black tri-arrow inserts, black 18-inch rims. All of the chrome has been deleted like we've seen with the other cars. Inside there is the wood trim like we've seen on the other cars again, and a piano black trim on the door inserts. So the Safari is only cosmetically changed like we've seen with the Punch. Now prices for the Safari Kaziranga Edition start at Rs 20.99 lakh, and it is also available only in the top spec XZ Plus and XZA Plus trims in both 6 and 7-seater configurations. Now again, the price difference is about Rs 20,000 versus the standard like we saw with the Punch. So there is a pattern here, so the Punch and the Safari don't get too much extra. The price increase is Rs 20,000, while the Nexon and Harrier get some extra kit and the price increase is 70,000 rupees. Tata Motors' Kaziranga Edition adds yet another flavor to its SUVs. It's nice to see that the changes here aren't just cosmetic, at least for the Nexon and the Harrier. They both get features that they were missing, and they are nice additions to see, especially ventilated seats. Now, aside from this, Tata Motors has said that it will be auctioning off one Tata Punch Kaziranga Edition to IPL fans, and all of the proceeds from that auction will be going towards wildlife conservation in the Kaziranga National Park, which is fantastic to hear. Now, if you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and let us know which Kaziranga Edition SUV you would like to take home. Me, I'm sticking with the Harrier.